Hi, so welcome to another tutorial on Python programming language. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to write a function or how a Python program which will give us the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so some of you would know what is a Fibonacci series and what is what are the numbers that you get out of it. For those of you who do not know about what is a Fibonacci sequence, well, it's a series of numbers which has got some kind of a pattern. Okay, so the Fibonacci sequence looks something like this. Okay, so we just so every number in this sequence is just the sum of the previous two numbers. Okay, so like in the first case it's 1, it starts with 1, and then the second series in the number is the sum of the first two numbers. Okay, and since there is only one number prior to this, so that also takes a value of 1, and the next one is the sum of 1 and 2, sorry, sum of 1 plus 1, which is 2, and then this number is sum of 2 and 1, and this number is sum of 3 plus 2, and this number is sum of 5 plus 3, and then 13 is sum of 8 plus 5, and so on. It will go on till infinity. Okay, so what the Fibonacci series gives us is, if we just give the index of the number, it should be able to give us the entire series. For example, if I just give an input to the Fibonacci function as the index is 6, okay, so what it's going to give us is the first 6 number in the Fibonacci series. So these are the first 6 numbers in the Fibonacci series. Okay, so if I give the input as 8, so the index to this Fibonacci function is 8, so it's going to give us the first 8 numbers in the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so these are the highlighted ones are the first 8 numbers in the Fibonacci sequence. So let's write a program which is going to give us the Fibonacci sequence series of numbers given the index. Alright, so we'll define a function Fibonacci, and then let's say the parameter to this is x, which is nothing but the index. Okay, alright, now we are going to use the recursive method. So recursive method is like, defining how it's going to compute for the first number, and then recursively call it back to get the numbers in the sequence for other numbers in the sequence. Okay, so if x equal to 1 or x equal to 2, then return 1. Okay, because in the first is always the case that the first two numbers are 1, and we're just trying to write it as like the first, if x takes a value of 1 or 2, it's going to be 1 at the time. Okay, else return Fibonacci x minus 1 plus Fibonacci x minus 2. So we are recursively so the series will get computed through a series of through recursion. That means it's going to call the function back all the time, every time we provide an input greater than 2. Okay, so for first 2 it's very easy. For x equal to 1 and x equal to 2, it's going to return 1, but for greater than 2, it's going to recursively call the function and calculate it. So for example, if x is equal to 3, it's going to first calculate x is equal to 3 minus 1, which is Fibonacci 2, and then Fibonacci 3 minus 2, Fibonacci 1. So we all know that Fibonacci 2 and Fibonacci 1 are nothing but 1 plus 1, and it's going to return the value of 2, which is for the Fibonacci 3. Alright, hence, so this function is going to give us the value. Okay, so let's just save this and then let's compile this. Okay. So let's try to call this function Fibonacci Okay, so we want to print Fibonacci 3. Okay, so the index is 3, so what should be the outcome? It should be 2, right? 1 1 and 2, right? It's 2. Okay, let's call what is Fibonacci 6. It should be 8, right? Yes. And then what is Fibonacci, let's say 8, it should be 21, right? Yes. So it's able to give us the the number in the Fibonacci series given given the input as the index. So how can we print all the Fibonacci, like starting from 1 to the index, in one go? Okay, we don't have to, like, provide the input for each index. So we just have to write a for loop to be able to do that. Okay, so for I equal to I to range, sorry, for I in range 1 to, let's say we want to print for first 10 numbers in the Fibonacci series. Okay, okay, print Fibonacci I. Okay, so what we're doing here is, so in the range of 1 to 10, that means it's going to iterate through 1 to 10, and it's going to print all the numbers, all the outcomes from the Fibonacci function. So that's how we'll get all the all the numbers in the Fibonacci sequence up to the index. So you can change the index here. Instead of 10, you can make it 12, 13, 14, and so on. Okay. All right, so let's just save it and let's run this. Okay, it says invalid syntax. Okay, so we are printing, so we have to use close bracket. All right, let's save this. All right, now you can see the Fibonacci the numbers, all the numbers from the series, starting from 1 to 34. So the 10th Fibonacci number in the Fibonacci series is 34. Okay, and you can extend it to as many numbers or as bigger index you can. Of course, it's going to take the computation time is going to be more in that case. So let's try to print the Fibonacci series from index 1 to index 15. So what are the first 15 numbers in the series? So save, and then all right, so it's it gives you the answer. All right, so that's the way we can write the Fibonacci or you can print all the numbers in the Fibonacci series by giving the index to which index, to what index you want to print the Fibonacci numbers. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you so much.